Might as well just forget about that one because you're wrong
You're
on that.
live, guys.
Oh, hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah, you dropped the
Yours
ball on that one.
truly, Corey, is here. And then he's a little grumpy today.
I am not
so
grumpy. I am never grumpy.
Bear with me. I don't know what's wrong with him. He was like that when I got here. He's been aggravating Tamara.
It could be because he's here. I mean, I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying I'm grumpy, but I'm just saying.
Just a heads up, I am here monitoring the situation. These guys are taking over Friday Fab 5 today. And so I'm going to give my Painters Clubhouse ladies a heads up. We will probably be late for the powwow today because they had like 16 items between the two of them.
So I only got 6.
I told them that they're going to have to start doing this more often if the list of items is going to be that long. So let me get the link thing connected in the background for them real quick because there were so many links. I couldn't put them in the video description. So you will have to comment the word link and get all these items sent to your inbox. That way you can, there we go. That way you guys can get what you need for your men when you're shopping for Christmas. But I'm going to let them take it away.
Now, some of the ladies might find some of these things. So,
That's true.
You hear Tamara's voice?
Yeah, my voice doesn't sound normal, does it? Stephanie says hi.
How's everybody doing? Say hi if you're here this morning. Let us know where you're from. Since Michael's got more items, I'm going to let him start. Try to get him over with.
Wait, I thought I do one, you do one.
We're going to.
Okay.
But you're going to start because you got more items than I do.
See, I didn't think about which item I was going to do first. Okay.
Hey, just a heads up. If you're watching on YouTube, commenting link on YouTube won't work, but I did put all the links in the YouTube description for you. Commenting link only works on Facebook. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So first item up is, you might as well go with a gag gift. Played a golf tournament. What I've got is the world's loudest golf ball. Incognito shot. Hold this up there. It's a plain white golf ball. I played a golf tournament not too long ago, an actual glow golf, 9 holes during the day and 9 holes at night with, but anyways, when we were playing during the day, I noticed, of course, we live out in the country and the golf course is out in the country, and we're sitting there, we're playing, and it sounds like somebody was firing a shotgun. And after about the 3rd or 4th time, I'm like, what is that? Somebody's shooting a shotgun pretty close by. And it's actually these golf balls. I looked up some videos. I have not taken the pleasure of hitting one of these yet up close, but the link is for Amazon. The majority of the links that I had are for Amazon.
Where's your golf clubs?
I can't demonstrate. My golf clubs are out there.
Tamara sometimes takes them on a field trip. I don't know why we can't.
Yeah, but
no.
And we should have planned that out. We should, we might do another video maybe around Christmas of demonstrating some of these. But yep, that would be the a gag gift. Pretty good if you got a golfer in your life or something like that. So there you go.
If I was you, if you're gonna get them this gag gift, you need to mix it in with other golf balls. I wouldn't put the box in there because it does say best prank ever on it.
It does. There are, if you look on Amazon also, there is a couple other golf balls that are kind of a prank style. You've got some that Corey tried mixing in. It didn't quite work out for him. But that when you hit the golf ball, it actually explodes. Doesn't hurt anybody. Nobody's damaged or anything like that. But so there are some good prank ideas, and I always like a good joke and stuff like that. So,
oh yeah, you like the nutcrackers? I painted them. I did that one, and Michael did that one.
I think Tamara would beg to differ on that. She spent many hours painting those.
My first item. I don't know if any of y'all have seen Tamara's Facebook reels and different stuff like that, but I like to cook. Whether it be throwing something on the smoker, doing something on the Blackstone, or even something simple like breakfast burritos in the kitchen. I like to cook. I don't get to cook like I want to. I don't have a lot of time for it. But this last time that I did something on the smoker, I used this Honey Hog barbecue by Meat Church Barbecue, and it is amazing. So if your husband, boyfriend, brother, whatever,
or a few ladies,
if they like to smoke stuff on the smoker, get them to try Meat Church. They've got several different flavors of rubs and all that, but I use this on smoked bologna, ribs, and I used it on a chicken. It is fantastic.
not a gag.
Yeah, it's not a gag gift.
No, that's not a gag gift. I think that might be the one gift that I did, or the one item that I had of my items that was a gag gift. Was the golf ball ones. So to piggyback off of Corey's item, next item I will do is the rescue grills.
Oh, I've been wanting one of those.
They just snatched that out of my hands.
I've been seeing these online.
Yeah, I know. And they've been on Fox News. Okay, so
Thank you.
No,
You don't even do any cooking.
Yep. In all honesty, I've got a grill and he actually cooks on it more than I do. Anyways, contain yourself. So we have a buddy that a little while back, he actually had grilled, and he's got, he would take care of his grill. He's got a wire brush, grill cleaner, whatever, scraper, like a lot of us do. I've got one out there. And he actually, one of the metal tines had broke off, and he actually ended up in the hospital. Didn't realize that that's what it was. It took him, I think, a while before they figured it out that one of those pieces had broke off and had gotten into his system, and it was doing some damage. This company, now they're on Amazon, there are different brands. I'm not going to say every single one of those brands are from China or somewhere else, but the Rescue Grills. I'm pretty sure that's the brand. Rescue Grills.
It says it right there.
Well, it says Rescue Pro. But anyway, Rescue Grills, that specific company was actually started by some firefighters. And they started the company, and it's really taken off. I've seen them on Fox News, stuff like that. I can't sit here and say that I have tried this out yet, but it is something that I'm looking forward to doing. And it will eliminate any kind of issues with stuff getting onto your grill and into your system, which, again, like I said, does actually happen. They are a little bit more expensive, but again, it's made in the U.S. and the company is actually started and operated by firefighters. So, and that's kind of up close. It comes with this holder right there. This can come off, and then it's got an actual little piece to do it. But so that's my.
Renee says that they are amazing. I've been wanting one. I've got a knockoff one that's similar to that, that's smaller.
She bought the China one, huh?
Actually, I don't know which one I got. I think I stole it from Scott. So
Acquired it.
Yeah.
Relocated it.
Took it from my brother. But to keep going, I've got more cooking items, which I love cooking on the Blackstone. So all of these items, right now, Blackstone's running a 5 accessories for $50. This is where I got most of my Blackstone stuff. I mean, they've got anything from spatulas on there, taco racks, which the taco racks are awesome. I've used them several times.
By the way, I did link these on Amazon, but if you want to check out and see if the deal he's talking about on Blackstone is better, you might find a better deal. But I know some of them prefer to buy on Amazon.
Yeah.
So if you're only buying like one item, Amazon might be better.
But they've got the buy 5 for $50 on Blackstone. I saw it on there last night when I was sending Tamara these links. But if you cook on Blackstone, don't go cheap.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We have learned with if you buy like the Amazon knockoff spatulas and stuff, after you use them so long, the handles start to come off and everything. And I've used these probably 20 different times, and the handles are still intact, are coming off. Not to mention, if you like to drink, I was going to say beer from a bottle, but actually we'll use Coca-Cola from a bottle. It's got a nice little bottle opener. And then they got a hamburger spatula. This is one of my favorites. Like if you're doing like hibachi, it's a scoop, and then you got a smaller scoop too. But I've been trying to get Tamer to get one of these to have over here for whenever I do hibachi over here.
We just figured he'd get something and bring them over.
I do a lot of hibachi over here. That's probably the main thing I cook over here.
He's good cooking.
And I've been trying to get her to get one of these scoops. I mean, yeah, I could bring it from home. I live right down the road.
Yeah,
but
I think you should.
Then I got to get it out of I keep all my grilling stuff in a toolbox, rolling toolbox, and it works wonders. But half the time I don't remember it. So if she would just get one, or even Michael, if he would just get it,
actually,
I would use it.
What you could do is you could get it for her for Christmas.
That's kind of like a cop out of it. I mean, I could get it for Christmas. It's not a bad idea.
You're welcome. All right. So next couple items that I've got are going to be for shop or garage or whatnot. You can actually, I provided an Amazon link for these right here. However, I will say it's a Gator Hook brand. I will say that if you've got a Lowe's that's close by, and I'm going to go ahead and open this one. I purposely left it in the packaging so after this. That if you have got a Lowe's nearby, that you could probably find them pretty cheaper and sold as a single. I noticed on the Amazon, whenever I was looking for a link to send to Tamara, that they had, I think which the specific link was 3. I've been using these in the shop, and it's a magnetic thing. It is a pretty powerful magnet. It will stick and it will hold. And they're actually, this one that I'm showing you is actually rated for 45 pounds. But they also come in a 25 pound. Now, one of the things that, because I've got some of the older styles of Gator, but this is one of the newer ones, and I love it. They made an upgrade, so they have it to where you can open this flap right here. All right, and by doing that, it automatically disengages the magnet from whatever it's stuck to easier. But like I said, I've got these all around the shop. I love them. They're, I think this one at Lowe's might have cost like $15 or something like that. But yeah, it's a Mega Gator. Again, this is kind of what it, looks like. It's just a couple hooks. They've got different ones that, have a different system here. But again, and these newer ones, this actually lifts up and disengages the magnet on the back, so it's easier to pull off and stuff like that. But these I love. And it's something simple that you can use around in the garage or around a shop or whatnot to help organize. Whether you wanted to put a power tool in there or a rake or, whatever, a hammer, hand tools, stuff like that. It's just something simple, and it's versatile on where it can go to help you organize.
Speaking of a rake, I said something to Kyle the other day about these leaves that were like forming at this, and I said something to him about getting it cleaned up, and he goes, "I'll get it cleaned up when I get you a rake, or whenever you get me a rake." I think that's gonna have to be a gag gift for him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That sounds like he was asking for a rake.
But so we're gonna show this comment. I'm pretty sure Vicky here is talking about that rescue thing. Hint, hint. Maybe that is one of your Christmas gifts.
I don't know that it would get here in time.
It's only the 13th or 12th. Maybe.
Well, see, I mean, really, because you do a lot of cooking on our grill. So, I mean, I got that one to put on my grill. And so really that's kind of a gift for you.
But I've got 2 Blackstones at the house. So, I mean, I need one at the house too. Granted, one of them I need to finish.
Although you can't relocate that. Like if it's hanging on my grill, you can't relocate it to your grill.
Why? I keep moving all the other ones that you got.
I didn't know about those, but still.
Are you done?
I am. All right, it's your turn now.
I don't know how to.
Yeah, it's because of Mac.
She needs just a regular old mouse. It's got the little roly thing on it, not
Yeah.
this 2-fingered, stupid. I mean, dumb. But anyways, all right. So, dang it!
What?
I didn't. That's gonna be up there the whole time.
What do you mean?
There we go.
How does he get the comment down?
Just click on it again and it'll make it come down. There you go.
Okay.
To stay along the lines of still cooking and stuff, I've got this smart. Okay, let's move over here. Barbecue thermometer. It comes with 4 probes. It came in really handy. I've never had to use all of them at one time, but I've used 2 of them. I mean, because you can tell. I mean, 2 of them look all raggedy, and the other one still nice and neat, all pretty. And but it comes in handy, like whenever you have like anything from ribs or bologna on the smoker.
Why does it come in handy?
Where you don't have to sit out there and babysit it, and you don't have to keep going outside. You just regulate it from your mobile device, and it works out perfect. I mean, if you change the temperature, that's the only thing you have to do, unless you got one of those. Steven, brother, he's got one of those smart ones that he can change the temperature from his phone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't have that. I'm not rich enough for that. But he seems to think he is.
So it'll tell you the temperature of the meat that.
Oh yeah, look, it tells you
And
the
so-
internal temperature. I mean,
And so then
what you
whatever it
want,
is-
and whenever you get it to your right degree of wherever you want it. Usually, I go to 160 degree on a lot of different stuff, or 240 on bologna. Then you're ready to pull it off.
Now is this because I haven't looked at the link. Is this something that's only if you're a serious griller, or is it reasonably priced? And it's just like, no, anybody who wants to thinking about getting into it.
It's reasonably priced. Whenever I sent Tamara the Amazon link last night, I think I saw it was around $50.
You had the lid upside down.
Oh. But yeah, it's rechargeable, magnetic design, temperature alarm if you get past your temperature, wireless connection, Wi-Fi connection, app control. You got the 4 probes, and then your temperature curve chart, which is everything you need whenever you are trying to get your temperatures where you want on your meats.
Also, is the app user friendly? Because on the back here, it has got 2 codes. What do they call those? QR codes. They've got 2 QR codes. One is for Android and one's for iOS. How's the app? Is it user friendly?
I mean, if you're tech savvy, yeah, but I mean, if you're like my brother, then no, it's probably not. That's why he has to have one that he can. Or
he just has to call his brother up and be like, "Hey, I need you to set this app up."
I mean, that's a good possibility. I mean, he can do that, but yes, it's really easy to use. I'm just kidding. It is easy to use. So definitely get one for whoever if they like to grill and smoke items.
Funny story, kind of side note. And actually, I just heard this the other day. So my mom and her husband are like, if mom's watching, I love you, mom. Or if you watch this later, I love you, mom. They are not computer savvy. They're not tech savvy. And I am because my patience isn't always the greatest. You hush. I am very thankful for my wife because she has set up their TVs. She has set up all their like Netflix and all that stuff. And if there's a problem with the phone or whatever, now mom has completely foobarred the her Facebook, so I don't think that's an issue. I don't think that's even recoverable. But anyways, the other day Tamara had went to her hairstylist, and she was getting her hair done, and my mom's husband Gary, he, I guess, tracked her location. And Tamara, now keep in mind, picture this, Tamara is sitting inside the shop, inside the hair salon, and she's got like a little dryer thing over her head, you know, and she's sitting there and she's talking and doing whatever. And in walks Gary. And he sees her, he's like looking around, and he sees her, makes eye contact, walks over to her and says, "Hey, can you fix this on my phone?" He tracked her location. I mean,
he called me, and I told
did
him
he?
I was at the hair salon.
Okay. He called her. Okay. Well, I didn't hear that the other day, but still. So it is handy to have somebody in your life that's like, if you're not tech savvy, it's kind of like somebody, like they say, don't buy a boat, have a friend that has a boat. If you're not tech savvy, just find a friend that that's tech savvy. All right. So the next item that I got up, sticking with the shop.
Real quick, Tina Jordan said, "Love you guys." Michael, you're funny looking. See there, it says that?
No. See, I've got my glasses on. It says, "Love you guys. Heart, so funny."
Oh, okay.
You need to up your prescription. So sticking with the shop items, I've got what's called Odie's oil. All right, you can see it is now. I think it's 9 ounces. There's not a lot. It's not very big. This is a little bit more expensive. But I have used this, and even recently on projects, it does go a long way. There is Odie's oil, and even though it says oil, it'll go a long way. I've used this probably, I don't know, probably 20 times. But it is a really good polish finish for boards. It is food friendly, so you can use it on charcuterie boards, butcher blocks, stuff like that. However, it's good enough that I use it on quite a few different things. I recently visited a couple buddies that had retired from the military, and I made them something, turn around, and I used this on it after using some Watco oil, and I mean, it just turned out amazing. Again, sometimes when stuff's expensive, you're paying for the name. And in this instance, Odie the company has worked a long time to build up the quality and the name. And it's something where you're getting both quality and the name when you purchase it. It is, like I said, it's a small thing, but it does go a long way because it doesn't take a whole lot when you're applying it to the actual wood. So that's something that I really, wanted to brag on them. I will say this, because they also have Odie's butter, both in dark and light. And sometimes it helps to warm up the container in order to kind of not liquefy when it comes to the butter, but to just get it softer. I will say from personal experience, do not take the lid off and stick this in the microwave, because there is metal in the label.
I feel like you found that out.
I did by experience, although I had enough sense to sit there and watch it as soon as I pushed start, and I didn't tear up the microwave in the process. So I was very thankful of that. That's a little quick tip, but again, it is this little jar. I mean, it's a little expensive, but it's one of those, if you are really into woodworking, ladies, or if if there's a man in your life, as far as husband, boyfriend, son, friend, whoever, and they're big into woodworking, it is something that is really good to go. Is there anybody like on any of the items before Corey brings in his next? Is there any questions?
So
anybody has? What is that?
Elizabeth is asking, I don't know who she's referring to as the birthday girl, But she's asking, what is this? We took over Tamara's.
There may be somebody on there that's named Birthday Girl. And so she may be asking them.
But we took over Tamara's Facebook today. We should do this more often.
Yeah. I mean, I've been telling you that. It's on you.
No, you haven't.
I have.
You just talked about how you have a list of things you need to do.
Oh, I do.
I'm surprised you didn't decide you weren't going to do this today. I mean, because we had this planned a couple weeks ago, and then he backed out.
What?
I wanted to do it one Friday evening, and he goes, "No, we've been in Hopkinsville, or so I don't know where they was at, but they was gone all day."
Okay, now, he's right on that one. We were at my son's wrestling tournament, and wrestling tournaments last all day long.
Actually, it was the day after Thanksgiving. Y'all was at the in-laws.
No,
it was the tournament day.
See, thank you. She backed me up. So, but this is it, and we probably should do it more often. It's kind of a Friday Fab 5 guys edition type thing. We put stuff on here that, if you're looking for something that you want to get, that special guy in your life, something you can, and, or if you see something you like, then, it's just gift ideas or stuff or ideas from different perspective.
Yeah.
So,
because my gifts ideas are awesome and his aren't not very good.
Anyways, whoa.
But anyways,
hold up, no. Wait a second. We're gonna address that comment because I think that already I pulled out one item that he's like, dude, this needs to be a Christmas present for me.
Okay,
Anyways, continue.
I did, but anyways, which one did? Where'd it go? There it is, right there. It is her birthday.
Oh,
well, happy birthday.
Yep, happy birthday.
I don't know which one I want to do next.
You got one under that. You haven't done that.
I don't want to do that one next. That's a good one.
Are you gonna do another one while you're still thinking about it?
No, I think I will. I'll do the next one. About a year ago, around Christmas time, I come across Alpha Gear, which is it's a watch. It's a smartwatch. It does all the same stuff that like an Apple Watch does, like text messaging, making phone calls. Then it also checks your blood pressure, your how many heartbeats per minute, tracks your sleeping.
How long does the battery last?
This I am on a week and a half, and I'm still at 70% on this battery. That's the biggest thing for me is the battery lasts forever. You don't have to put it on the charger every night like I used to with my Apple Watch.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But I'm not affiliated with Alpha Gear whatsoever. I just happened to come across one of their links on one of the Facebook reels last year. There's other brands. There's Carbonox. They have one that's my brother Kyle's got that is very similar to the Alpha Gear. I just like the Alpha Gear better. They've even got watches on there for women too. I mean, with the pink band and then like this one, I mean, the screen on it's huge. And then they got some that are even bigger than that. But some of the videos on there, and you can't ever tell from a video, but it shows them like beating it with a hammer and trying to set it on fire. And it just doesn't work, but that's not what sold me to it. Actually, yeah, that was what sold it to me. I'm like, man, if you can beat it.
Have you tried to beat that one?
No, I haven't tried that yet. But I've got two of them. I've got one that I wear every day, like for work and all that stuff. I can't wear it at work because I work in a food manufacturing plant, but I carry it in my pocket every day. And then I've got one that I wear outside of work that's got a metal band, like I wear just outside of work, like church or just going
kind of like a more dressy one.
Yeah. Yep. But definitely look at Alpha Gear. I think all she did is she put the website on there, but they've got an awesome deal going on right now. You buy one watch, you get one free. And then
you can get yourself a gift and then turn around and the free one have for somebody else.
Yeah. So like if you wanted to get the guy in your life a gift and then get you a watch too, hey, go for it, because they've got women's watches on there also, and they've probably got a dozen different watches that you can choose from, and they're rugged style. So they work really well. I've been trying to get Michael to switch to it.
He has. For I don't know, for at least past year and a half.
Yeah. But I've got 2 of them. I had 3 and I ended up selling one of them because I was like, why do you not need 3 watches? So, but at that time it was, I bought one, get one free, and then I saw another one I liked, and I'm like, ooh, I'll get that one too. But they've got several different styles. Just get on their website and look. They've got a really good Christmas promotion going on right now. And they're not expensive, not as expensive as Apple Watches, at least.
Yeah, and the battery thing, he's right, because I've got an Apple Watch, as many people do, and really, it's one of those that I don't know. I feel like you get linked to Apple, and then it's just one of those, everything links together, and yeah. And he has been bragging on that thing for like I said, year and a half. So there's that. I will say, I don't know if you saw this. Again, let me figure out how to work her thing. I'm glad that all of these are good. And that's the main thing, is that stuff that we put out here, we want it to be, hopefully help you out and trying to figure out something to get somebody. I always sometimes struggle with that. So, and then also,
I don't. I like buying gifts. So,
he is. So he will buy a birthday gift for somebody, and it will be he might get it a month out, and he can't wait. He's more excited than the person who's getting the gift. He's like, I can go ahead and give it to you now. Like, would you like for me to give it to you now? I don't mind. I'll do it.
I mean, a perfect example. My birthday was in September, and I bought my brother Kyle birthday gift, and his ain't until November. Well, I went on ahead and gave it to him in September because he could use it right then. Wait. It's not because I couldn't wait. I could wait.
He couldn't, no.
But he could use it right then. And I'm not, it's perfect.
There's also this comment right here.
The quarterly?
Yep. Do one for Father's Day and maybe quarterly, as far as do these sessions. If we did that, then it might not be one of those things where we had to sit there and kind of curb how many items that we had to a certain degree.
I feel like we could still come up with this many items every time.
That's probably true. So I will, and one of the things that, since we are doing this, our main goal is to come up with some ideas, or to present ideas for you guys as far as, who you, that you can get for Christmas. Corey had brought something up right before we went live, and it's something that is a good enough deal that I wanted to mention. It's not in the links or anything like that. Harbor Freight apparently is running a weekly or
12 days of Christmas.
12 days of Christmas sale. First item on their thing today was one of their, was their toolbox. It's the General brand toolbox, and I believe it was down from $200 and something to $149.
Yeah,
something like that.
$80.
Don't quote me on that, but I think it's like $149. You can get them in various colors. I will say this: I've got one of those in my garage, and I think I've got 2 out in the shop. I've done a couple different brands. Yep, so $140. There we go. Glare. So it's $149. And you can see, if I can get it right there, it comes in various colors. I know this is kind of weird. We're showing you a phone, but those are really good toolboxes. I've had the Gator brand, Gladiator brand, not bad. I'm not knocking Gladiator brand. I love some of their stuff. I've had a couple different brands of toolboxes. Those from Harbor Freight, those Generals, are really good. So that is something that if you're looking for a little bit of a bigger gift, $80 off, $149 is a pretty good deal, and you get it in a variety of colors.
Bud. Why not?
That's my oldest son.
You think breakfast is more important than give me a hug? Yes, actually, right now. But anyways, back to this Harbor Freight thing, Michael. I really think as much as I used the Harbor Freight you got out there to store all my different stuff on top of.
We've
when
already
I'm
got, we've
cooking.
already got your big Christmas gift.
No, I'm thinking you need a new one for the garage. Like it would be for you,
Where
and then
am I gonna?
we will put grilling stuff in it.
So is that gonna be kind of like my rescue grills brush? That's gonna be for you, but
It would go in there.
But it would stay in the garage.
It would go in there. I mean,
But it would be for you for Christmas, but it would stay in the garage.
but I mean, it would go in there too. So I feel like you could use another one, and they're on sale right now.
Let's see. What is it? Suggestion for a good. Oh, wait a second. What is this? Let me make it bigger. Suggestions for a good heater. So my husband
I mean,
can seal. Oh, can seal. What is that?
seal my sides.
So actually, I have a heater as one of my things. And Tamara, did you have a slide of that?
Click media assets on the right.
All the way over to the right.
And then click that photo.
Okay, so there's this. It's a Mr. Heaters brand. Now, this for what? Can you move it to the side?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that down for a second. Did you just click on it again?
Yeah.
So, and I'll put that picture up there again. And then there is a link for this. Mr. Heaters brand is a good brand. Now that particular heater is, I've got it in my hunting blind. I'm not roughing it whenever I go hunting. It's completely enclosed blind with plenty of windows, and I stick that thing on, and it's comfortable. So it works great. I've used it for probably the past 3, 4, maybe even 5 years. If it went down tomorrow or something happened, I would buy another one in a heartbeat. It is something that's great if you want to use for, like I said, for hunting or for a small area. Now, going back to, so I'm going to put that picture up there one more time. And so it's, like you say, you can see the guy sitting there. It is a small heater. It works on one of those little propane bottles that you can see kind of on the right. And you can get those pretty cheap at Walmart or whatnot. Now, how do I get back to the comments? Oh, never mind, right up here. Comments.
But like she was asking for a garage.
Yeah. Now,
not a hunting blind.
I know I'm about to address it. You got it. I need to see. Let me get down to the comment. Where's the comment?
It's already on the thing. Suggestions on the screen.
Oh, okay. Now, for that right there, I would suggest two. I'm going to suggest two options, and I've got both of them, so that's the only reason I'm suggesting two. I can speak to them. There is a Craftsman. You can find it at Lowe's. It's red. It's very simple. It's a plug-in. And there are times where if I'm doing something in the garage, because our garage is not climate controlled, if I'm doing something in the garage, it runs on a propane as well as plug-in. So you have to have both. It's going to plug into the wall. That's going to kind of get the blower going, and then it'll run with the propane. And we've got a 3-car garage, and it will make it can be in the teens outside, and it can make that garage comfortable enough to where I can go outside in jeans and a t-shirt and do my work in the garage. I love it. It's another one of those things. If it went down, I'd buy one tomorrow, another one. And they are pretty, because it's electric, they are fairly cheaper. They're reasonably priced. Now, the other one, the second one, is a DeWalt. Years ago, I stuck with DeWalt just because I didn't want umpteen different batteries and different chargers going. So I got a battery powered one. Now you still have to have a propane tank with it. And then the battery plugs into the DeWalt one, and it does a great job. In that instance, it's perfect. I think a year ago, I used it while I was under a buddy's house trying to thaw out his water lines. So in that instance, it's portable. I didn't need an extension cord or anything like that. But it might be a little bit more reasonably priced. The thing that you have to keep in mind on those is the DeWalt batteries, or any battery for that matter. That's where they get you, is the price. Those batteries are expensive. So that, I think, would be a suggestion in regards to what you're asking. I wanted to say that there was another comment. you see that one comment?
Click on Carrie Mood's comment.
Okay, so there's that comment. Wait a second, let me hide that one. Oh, wait a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
Amy. Oh, that's no fun.
Oh, no, did I click on it? Show that one.
Maybe you gotta hide that one first.
It's not letting me.
There it goes.
Okay, so Amy says, are you kidding me? We just bought that toolbox Monday for our son's birthday, not on sale. Hey, I'm going to tell you this about Harbor Freight.
I would take your receipt and try to go get $80.
Yep, take your receipt back, and you may actually have to take the toolbox back. I'm not saying you're gonna, but you may have to take the toolbox back. But dude, if you come in and said, hey, I bought this on Monday and now it's on sale, they are really cool about that stuff. I've sat there and I've gotten blowers that I in the shop that's really good. He's coming for his hug.
Hey,
Dude, he still looks half asleep. But I've come up there and sit there and been like, bought like a 2-year thing, and they're like, I don't care if like a year and 9 months you bring it back, and you're like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just cashing in on the thing, and I want a brand new one. And they're like, okay, here's a brand new one. They are really, really good about that stuff. So if you took it, I would try your receipt first. Take your receipt up there and say, hey, I noticed these are on sale. What size that I can do this? And maybe they even turn around and give you a gift card. In which case, hey, son, here's this now on top of the toolbox. So, but they're pretty good to work with you.
Carrie was asking what we was talking about on Harbor Freight. We was talking about the toolbox that's on sale today only.
I mean, because it's kind of there we go. Yeah, there we go. See, and you can see at the top, 12 days of deals. It's $100. It was $229. It's $80 off, down to $149. And you can see down there, kind of below that it comes in a variety of colors. And if they don't have your color, you could probably purchase it and the color that you're wanting, and they'll turn around and have it shipped to store, and you just got to go back and pick it up. They're great toolboxes. Really, like I've got a couple. I know a farmer buddy of mine has got some. Core's got one. They're really good quality. And yeah, so I definitely recommend those. I don't know why she can't have a normal mouse.
Hey, that'd be a good Christmas gift for her. Get a normal mouse.
So here you go. All right. Any other comments or questions? And then we'll get on to the next one.
I'm actually surprised she ain't coming here and kick us out. How about for a dad that works on a classic car but seems to have everything I usually get a gift card, but would love to get him something else. He works on classic cars.
What is that? What's that brand? Gear. That brand of wrenches. Gear lock, gear head.
I thought it was Gear Wrench. Yeah, if he's working on classic cars, he's got plenty of
gear
wrenches.
I would get him a shirt with a classic car on it, or
see,
shirt. Yeah.
That one's a tough one.
I will say this: if you are, I don't have any, and I can do some research on it. My thing is, and Tamara said, guy like that's probably got. You just cut half course.
I know, but I was going to add in an idea for this, because my dad is kind of that kind of guy. He's got every tool they've ever put out. He doesn't need more tools. And he's hard to buy for. He returns stuff that we get him because he's like, I already have something like this, or this doesn't work as good as it should. So he doesn't watch these, so I can say this. I bought him this year a toy. It looks like it's for a kid, but it is a slot race car track. They had them on TikTok. And essentially you put these little cars on the track and hold down the remote and they go shoom around the track.
How does that go?
You know what I'm saying? He had one when he was a kid, and he kept it in such pristine condition that even when we were kids, we played with it. until we broke it. And so since I saw this, I was like, this is something he had as a kid. I think him and the grandkids could have a blast with this. So that's what I got my dad. So back to your regularly scheduled program.
One of the things that I will also suggest is while tools, yeah, and she's probably right. He's probably got, all the tools. One of the things that I would suggest is if you look at lights, any kind of like handheld portable light, that's something that they are always upgrading. Technology's coming along, and that is something that you could never like. It's always a struggle when you're working on vehicles and stuff like that. Is having good lighting where in the area where you're working, even if you've got the shops like completely lit, shadows and everything else. So that might be a direction that you can look. I don't have anything specific right off the top of my head. Can you? As far as, but that is something that a direction you can look.
I'm not as big into lighting as you are. I could care less. As long as it lights up, I'm good to go.
Yeah, but you want to be able to see what you're working on, especially when you get older. Like you are having trouble reading stuff that's right up.
You're the same age as me.
Yeah, I know, but I've just got better eyes. Okay, so what did I say? As I sat there and said, what does that
Hat
say?
with lights in it. Like a hat that has
Yeah,
lights.
there you go.
into it.
That's a good suggestion. They've got those. The bill though can sometimes as far as kind of
Christy says she's writing all this down.
Okay. So next
It's my turn. You already did your heater. It's my turn.
Oh, okay. My bad. Wait on you.
This one I was last minute. I love tumbler cups. I've got a crap ton of them.
I was trying to see the brand. It's right there.
Right there.
Okay. Well, it's also on the thing.
But I love tumbler cups. I love having them painted. I
don't want
love.
to see the brand.
I'll get to that. Take down that comment. It's cutting me off.
I want to cut them off.
But this is from Brewmate. This was one of my last minute ones I thought of last night, and I want to show you. See, I'm always knocking over my cups and everything. So, like you can see that this one's got water in it. I'm going to use Michael as a guinea pig. But anyways, you can turn the top of it and lock it into place, and then check this out. Look at that.
I love how you tested it over
I'm
your
really
head.
glad that thing works.
It doesn't. You can knock it over and it doesn't go nowhere. And I'm always knocking it over at work.
It's a grown-up sippy cup.
It is. Is what it is. And this one's the Era brand by Brewmate.
That's what I'm saying is this is a Christmas gift.
I've already got your Christmas gift.
But
yes, I use these cups all the time.
Can I test mine out?
No, you can't. They hold up well. I had one that I beat the crap out of, and can you say that on Facebook?
Yeah, crap.
Okay. I beat the crap out of it, and I took it to a friend of ours that we went to high school with. I took it to his wife, and she was able to epoxy over the side of it and did Ninja Turtles.
That's cool. I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen that one?
I want to see Ninja Turtles.
But it's green and got all the characters on it and everything, and got her to do that one for me. But these are awesome. So I definitely recommend this if you have even a female in your life. They like this. They got a bunch of female colors.
There's already a couple people that.
Yeah,
actually, this comment I think right there. Heck with Christmas. I need that.
But it has been great. I'm always knocking it over off my desk at work. And
how does it do on keeping ice?
And I keep ice all day long. I fill it up when I leave the house in the morning, and then usually I'll fill it up with the crushed ice at work whenever I leave work that night. And it lasts. But I'm also adding a lot of water to it quite a bit throughout the shift. So, but it works great. And it keeps hot stuff. My brother Kyle has got me on. I never thought I'd drink coffee, but he's got me on these chick drinks, I guess I call them. Coffee, iced coffee. We go every Sunday morning before church. And he's like, I'll buy it if you just try it. And he picked out this one. It was like a white chocolate mocha or something. And it was fantastic. I was really surprised. And that's why I've been getting every Sunday. I have never owned a Stanley. So
that's funny.
I'm not 100% sure if it's as good as a Stanley. I know it's about the same price.
You don't have your vehicle burned down and that inside and
yeah, I've never had that. But I know I've beat the crap out of these cups before, and it's held up perfectly.
So speaking of, no, what is that?
My man loves his brewmate koozie that has a sleeve inside. Yes, they have koozies and all that stuff too. Fit any size can or bottle. Last year I shared a different type of koozie that does 20-ounce bottles and everything, and I still use that a lot. If I am drinking Powerade or something like that, I drink a lot of Powerade drinks and Gatorades, and but as for just everyday use for water, I use the brewmate.
So leading into my next one is actually a Stanley.
How long have you had that?
This?
Probably 10 years.
Oh, quite a while. So I'm gonna put this comment back up there in regard. Now, I will say this. This is the main Stanley that I have. This is I use this whenever I go hunting primarily. I put coffee in it. Like I said, there's an Amazon link for it. It actually comes with, and I've used it. It comes with a French press. The French press has got a little mesh netting there,
like a
filter. And so then you would just actually take hot water and put in this, and then you can actually put some coffee grounds in there, let it simmer for a bit. You know, if you're out, say, camping with it or something along those lines, then you just turn around, you take your French press. Once your coffee sit there and I guess percolated or however you want to say it, and then you just put this down and push it down, and it takes all your coffee grounds and pushes it to the bottom. I will say, you know, maybe you might taste or feel like one or two, you know, coffee grounds in a cup. So it does a pretty good job. Now there's a lot of times where I'll sit there and I'll take this out and I'll just use this. Whenever I'm going hunting, it does a really good job at sealing it. And then, which mine's dirty, but you know, has got an opening like that right there. And I'll sit there and take it hunting. It's got plenty of rubber seals, and it does a really good job as far as, because again, whenever I go hunting, I'm not roughing it. I'm sitting in an enclosed deer blind with plenty of windows, a heater, and drinking my coffee.
He don't have time to rough it. He's late. I was out there for 2 hours before he finally showed up.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. I got to work,
It was a Sunday.
I probably do more work on Sundays than I should. That's to be honest. But I'll be out there in the morning. Will you be going in the morning?
No, I work tomorrow.
What's
12 hours.
So you'll be going Sunday?
I work Sunday too.
See?
I'm not off again until the 23rd.
He can't say anything. But Tamara's right. I think I had this back whenever we lived in the trailer.
Really? That was years ago.
So yeah, that was, I think I've had this, if that's the case, I've had it for probably 13 years.
No, at least 15, because Brett was 6 months old when we moved here.
Yeah. So I've had it for a long time. I don't use it on a daily basis. I can't sit here and say I've had anything cold in it. I've had any ice in it. So I don't know how it does in regards to that. But I know as someone who does drink coffee, that I absolutely love this thing. And it is kind of a hunting essential for me. So I'll say that.
Christy
are the links on Facebook?
Links are on
Comment
Facebook.
link. If you're watching on Facebook, it'll send it
She's
to your
watching
messenger.
on YouTube.
If you're on YouTube, they're all in the video description.
All right. So yeah, if But are they on Facebook? Like
No,
she
has
asked
to
that comment from
link on Facebook.
She asked okay, so if you're watching on Facebook, then you comment link and all the links will come up for these. If you are watching from she said okay, she got it.
You're over explaining.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I recommend this. Links on for Amazon, and it's pretty reasonable priced as far as Stanley's go. Because I know there for a while, Stanley got to be pretty popular. All right.
Well,
Corey?
Uncle Corey's last, but definitely not least. I got to bring up the name of it real quick because I can't pronounce it.
So are you gonna show your phone?
No, I'm gonna just see what it. My older brother Steven recommended this to me. It is stuff for cutting different types of meats. I mean, there's everything in here. I'm gonna use my favorite thing, or show my favorite thing. Is this thing right here? Oh, we're behind. But it's made by Hinkle's. It's made by Hinkle's. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm probably butchering that, but it's got 4 different knives. It's got your meat pull apart claws. It's got scissors, and then it's got a fork also that I have yet to use. I haven't used a fork, but I've used everything else. They are very sharp. I have not had to sharpen them yet. And I've had it for over a year now. And I've used them probably, I don't know, I'd say probably 25 different times. But definitely recommend it. That's all the items that it comes with. Definitely recommend it for anybody that likes to do different types of cutting on anything for meats and stuff like that. Perfect.
All right, so we have been on here for we've been on here for what, an hour?
Almost an hour.
It's an hour. So yeah, we're not like real behind.
No, we ain't.
So next thing that I'm gonna suggest.
You stole my idea.
Oh, did you have one of these already?
No, I said I was gonna do one of those, and you stole it. I ended up not doing it, but
You didn't. I don't remember you telling me that.
I did too, because I was gonna talk about how I made the mistake of not wearing those.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right. So this is the Walker's brand, and they've got this is hearing protection for hunting, but it takes it a step above. It is battery powered. You can get some that's rechargeable, but these actually run on. Let's see. These actually run on AAA batteries. As you can see, we got some Amazon basic batteries in there. One of the great things about these is that you can put these on. You can, and then they've got a knob on one side, as you can see right here. No, I'm reversed. Nabbit. There we go. And it's got a volume control knob, so you can sit there, and it's got 2 speakers or 2, I don't know what they are, but speaker type things on each side. The good thing about these is that I can have a set on as hearing protection, and Corey can have a set on. We can be sitting in the same deer blind, and I can actually talk almost at a whisper, and he can hear perfectly clear what I'm saying. Now, the good thing is that it's got a technology that it uses that whenever a loud noise happens, say that, a gunfire, that it automatically kicks in and it blocks out that noise. Now, one of the stories that Corey was going to tell was it last year?
It may have been a couple years, but we were hunting and this doe come out and I'm looking out this way, Michael's looking out this way, and she's over here. Michael waits for the buck. I'm going after meat. I'm not. I see a doe come out. I'm going to try to put her down.
You didn't kill that one with a fawn in tow.
The last time we went hunting?
No. Anyways, go ahead.
But anyway, so she's over here, so I had to come across my body with the rifle. Well, I kept the barrel inside of the deer blind, and I shot the deer.
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't hear for like the next week.
We didn't, and now I will caveat that we didn't have these on either.
Yeah,
we didn't have those on.
We had them with us.
He left the muzzle inside the deer blind.
But yeah, we wasn't wearing them, so he got me a pair of these, different brand, I think, for Christmas or birthday gift. I don't even remember. He might have just got it because I'm his favorite person, but I use it whenever we go out shooting skeet. I use it going hunting, and he's right. They work awesome whenever you turn them on, and you can hear, like, you can even hear like crunches of leaves, like something walking behind you or something like that. It's amazing what the technology is in those that work pretty well.
And they've got they've been around for quite a while. You can actually get these at Walmart, Amazon. It's one of the things that they have been around for a while and worked on their brand and produce good quality stuff. And it's not just, and the thing is actually, you know, yeah, we use these for hunting. That being said, there's also a set that I keep out in the shop. My brother-in-law, Wesley, who works back there, he's wearing his all the time. You know, it's now the ones that we have out there that actually you can actually Bluetooth, you can connect to your phone and listen to audiobooks or music or something along those lines, as well as it turning around and blocking out certain noises that get above a certain decibel. And I will say that, yeah, he's not exaggerating. That's probably a week and a half that my ears were ringing. So this is something that they're comfortable to wear. You know, they're not, don't push on your head too much or anything like that. As someone who gets headaches, I definitely recommend them, and they're reasonably priced for the quality that they are. I don't have the rechargeable ones, so I can't speak to those, but I didn't want the rechargeable ones because AAA batteries, you can buy them in bulk on Amazon, and I'll just keep a set of, you know, AAA batteries in my hunting pack. And if they go down, which a set of batteries will last usually a season at the very least, a hunting season. So it's nothing to turn around and change them out. So yeah, I didn't do the rechargeable ones or anything like that. I actually got these for him. He's right for his birthday one year, and I've gotten a set for Kyle, his brother. And so that, you know, we'd have them whenever we're shooting skeet, which usually around here, you know, New Year's Day or Christmas, it's not usually that. I mean, there's times where it's warm. I think last New Year's or whatnot, we were outside.
Shorts and a hoodie.
Yeah. So there's those. Somebody had asked before.
Suggest a knife sharpener.
Yep. Suggest a knife
That'd
sharpener.
That'd be him.
So one of the, and I don't have one, one of the brands, so I'll suggest a brand that are on Amazon is Woodshop Precision. They have a variety of different styles, from handheld to ones that would sit on a bench. And they do a very good job. So I would look at Woodshop Precision. Yeah.
They're expensive. Which one? Like,
they are, like, depending on what you're looking at.
Well, as a woman, I don't know what I'm looking at all of these. There's something that's like $69 up to $250. Like,
yes. And so if you're looking for something handheld, like they've got a Woodshop guided field sharpener that is handheld. It's a compact for $39. And it, you know how it shows on your thing. Like, I've purchased one of these back in 22 and I still use it. So that's, you know, something to keep in mind. Now I will say this, if you're looking for something that's handheld, kind of pocket size, I'll be right back.
She done said thank you. So I think she got it, Michael.
Well, I just real quick.
While he's gone, does anybody have any questions? I don't know how many more items he has. Two. But anybody got any questions? I've already done with all my items. Like I said, he had way too many.
So one of the things that you will also find on Amazon, it's called a Sharp Paw, SHARPAL. It's $27. They are handheld little, and the one that I got come with all three of these with carrying pouches. I actually got Kyle this for for Christmas.
Is that it right there?
No, it's this right here. And this one's dirty. I've already been using it. So it comes with 3 different pieces, and they're different grades as far as for sharpening. This one that I'm currently holding is extra fine. So it's like a 1200 abrasive. Now, one of the things that I loved about these is because it's small. You can carry one of them in your pocket or something along those lines. Yeah, you better put those back up here. But it also has
a good knife sharpener.
It also has right here this little finger piece that folds out so that you can turn around and you can kind of hold this and keep your hands underneath. As somebody who sharpens knives and stuff like that a lot,
I just dropped the link to that one in the chat.
Tamara just dropped the link to this one. As someone who sharpens knives a lot, keeping your fingers out of the way so you don't cut yourself is handy. And then, like I said, it comes with this carrying case. Each one of them, because there's a different thing in each one of these, comes with its own carrying case. So it's something that's great that you can throw in your pocket, and it's just like, hey, I like sharpening my knives. I've got 2 pocket knives on me right now. I've always got a knife with me, 9 times out of 10. So that's something that's also good. And I just got these recently, and I've been using them, and I definitely, as obviously, I recommend them. So there is something. Anyways, Tamara's giving me the wrap it up. So
He's long-winded, y'all.
I got 2 more items. This one, I did this one last year, and I love these things. I have worn these for 20 years. It's a neck gaiter, and you can see that it is actually pretty thin. All right, but these things do wonders to keep your neck and face warm. It's pretty versatile. This one, which there's a link, is Spec Ops. Is Spec Ops. It, considering how thin it is, you wouldn't think like that's not going to do anything. And so, but now I've worn Spec Ops brand specifically. I've worn these for 20 years. I've turned around. I've gotten Corey some. I've gotten Kyle some. I think I've gotten Terry, my father-in-law, my brother-in-law one. I can't recommend these enough. And it's something that's simple, and it's something that lasts. This one, the tag looked new because I've got multiple of these. I keep one in the truck just in case I get out somewhere and I need it. So I recommend those. And my last item, which Corey and Tamara made fun of for me for using it. Now, there's a link on there to Rural King. And it is a bucket. It is a Rural King bucket specific. Now, the reason, because again, they laughed at me for doing this item. The reason I put this on there is because, one, this is the handle for it. Right here, this rope. So you don't have some skinny handle that's kind of cutting into your hand because you got your bucket full. All right. The other feature that this bucket has is that if you're pouring stuff out of a bucket, a lot of times, it has got a handle right here that you can grab a hold of. Now, our Rural King that's local has got these things on sale for like $2.96, like $3 for a bucket. And you can't have enough buckets. And like I said, like, you know, the bucket's been around for so long. It's like, how do you improve on the bucket?
So make it the gift basket, fill it with duct tape and things that are in the little dollar bins.
Now, I did that one year because Tamara was like, I think she saw it or I saw it on TikTok or something. She's like, what do I get my dad for Father's Day? And let me say this. I have a hard time throwing away containers. You know, you go out and you get a bunch of screws or something like that, and it comes in a plastic container or something like that. I've got a tote full of random containers. So I said, well, why don't we just get a bucket and turn around and fill it with containers? Because he's the same way. He is throwing away containers. Fill it with containers, duct tape, small little items that, yeah, they're going to go through, but you need it around the garage. And so that turned out to be a great idea.
You know, if you want to do a gag gift for Kyle, you said those buckets were what, $3?
$3 a Rule King, at least our Rule King.
Get him a bucket for Christmas because he is always yelling at me because I keep bringing home honey buckets from work.
Sweet, yeah.
Because
Score.
I mean, I can get honey buckets at work. They're 5-gallon buckets where we have natural honey in them for the honey roast, and I bring them home all the time, like stacks of like 10 to 20. And
yeah, he's given me plenty of buckets over the years.
And Kyle's always like, "You got too many buckets. Quit bringing them home." I'm like, "You never know how many buckets you need. I give them away." I mean, but yeah, get Kyle a bucket. He's gonna know I put you up.
He wants a bucket. But I'll get him that bucket specifically, and I bet you he'll enjoy that bucket.
He probably will.
So, you know, having a bucket, I mean, it's something simple, but I mean, you can't beat a good bucket. You know,
Mary, I probably got 20 buckets outside in my carport and leaning up against my shed, just from where I bring them home from work. And I mean, I give them away, but also, I mean, if I use them, I use them. If I don't, I don't. I mean, they're there for if I do need them.
If you don't have a Rule King, because again, I looked on Amazon and stuff like that, you might be able to get them shipped, but then again, I don't know how much it's going to cost to ship a bucket, you know. So, but that Rule King is, I buy all the dog food. They usually have cheap prices there. I buy all the dog food, chicken feed, and stuff like that from Rule King. In regards to the knife sharpener, I had seen, we'll work on sharpening scissors. You can use those the Tamara dropped the link. You can use those. Again, that Work Sharp Precision. They've got stuff on there that is for scissors or whatnot. Man, it is a really good brand. They are expensive, but it is a situation where you're buying quality. I definitely recommend, you know, that. Let's see. What was this comment?
Christy said that we need to do this again around Father's Day. I think we need to make it a point that we take over Tamara's Friday Fab 5 maybe in May, because Father's Day is usually in June.
Yeah.
So maybe middle of May, maybe we take over her and for some Father's Day gift ideas.
I do have quite a few of these buckets sitting around the shop. I've got all kinds of buckets. I've got different size buckets. Yeah. And it is, yeah, because I saw this comment. It's a guy thing, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Having a good bucket, you know, it's just one of those things of, you know, they're pretty cheap and you can strategically place them around your garage, shop, outside. And it's like, oh, I need a bucket. Here we go.
The bucket that I got from work that's got the screw-on lid and we use that for dog food and cat food. I mean, it works out wonders. It's got handles on it, and I mean, works out great. And I did melt one of them by laying. I was smoking something one day, and I laid something across it, and it melted the bucket. But it still works. And
I think the buckets that I got from you, because they screw on. I even used whenever we're doing PC Live on the cruise, because I needed something to where I could put water in and I could move it around. And if the ship was kind of rocking, I didn't want paint water spilling all over the place where I didn't need it to. See, you never know when you're going to need a good bucket.
Mm-hmm.
So is there any other questions about any other items that we had or anything like that?
Tamara's over here patting her foot, telling us we need to hurry up.
I don't know why. I mean, you know, it's been just over an hour. So, I mean, she's done. Oh, she's currently working on her ding dong cake. Dude, she needs to put the recipe. Okay. She shared the recipe before about the ding dong cake. Oh, I love that stuff. It's good. It's good.
Hey, hi, Tamara.
Hey, yeah, it's Tamara Gregory. She said, I use buckets. all the time on it. Yep. She's got a farm. See, so, it's not just a guy thing. But yeah, we may try and work on doing this a little bit more often. I've been giving Tamara, she'll ask me from time to time, like, hey, I need some ideas for Friday Fab 5. There's sometimes I'll come up with stuff and I'm like, okay, what about this? Around the shop. And she's like, no, I'm not going to use that one. So I'm like, so yeah, if there's any other questions or anything like that.
Maybe we do this again in May. We maybe try to condense it down a little bit because Tamara's late with her Painters Clubhouse. I don't know why she just didn't go ahead and go do it. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, she would have.
would leave your life and come watch me.
I don't.
That's pretty presumptuous.
I don't think that would happen.
This live. I mean, well, hey, thanks for those who joined us. I hope you got some good ideas for Christmas ideas, and yeah, feel free if after you watch this, if you have any questions or something like this. I know Corey, not me so much. But Corey will watch the comments like a hawk, and he'll make sure and answer any questions.
It's not like a hawk, but I do go back and look at y'all's comments and answer any questions.
It's like a hawk. So yeah, if I guess if there's nothing else, you got anything else?
No, I don't. Definitely don't skimp on the Blackstone accessories. Don't buy off brand. I have learned, get Blackstone brand. They hold up so much better than the off brand stuff.
And he is right, because he said something earlier about the handles. I've got, I think, 2 of them, 2 off brand back there. The metal from what I can tell is good, but yeah, the handle just, they come apart.
They get so hot that the handles just start coming off, and
yeah.
But I've not had that issue with Blackstone.
So, all right. Well, if there's nothing else, thank you guys for joining us, and have a good day.
Thank you. Hit end string.
Yeah. I was going to wait for you to say bye.
Bye, y'all.